Easy go.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Make a Whoosh Kid bringing you another video tutorial on Smite. And today we're going to be working on Poseidon, one of my favorite mages to use just because he can play as a carry, he can play as a straight damage dealer, whatever you really want to play. So today we're going to be working on my classic joust build, which kind of focuses on a little bit of power, lifesteal, and attack speed are kind of even, so it's really just an all-around balanced build. So yeah, without further ado, we will just hop right into the tutorial here with our first item, and that is going to be Book of Thoth. Now, the reason I go with Book of Thoth right away with a lot of my mages is basically I just want to get those stacks going as quickly as possible, and the reason for that is it takes 70 stacks to evolve, and once it evolves, you get 10% of your mana converted into magical power. So if you think about that, you can get a lot of power on early game if you get this build right away, get it stacked up with some minion kills and god kills. If you're unaware, it gets 1 stack per minion kill, 5 stacks per god kill, and I think 2 stacks for an assist. Don't quote me on that assist part, I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, go ahead, get this item right away, get those stacks early game, and you should be good. Next item we're going to look for is our boots. Now, the boots I like to go with a lot of mages are Shoes of Focus, especially Poseidon, just because I don't give him another cooldown reduction item, so all of my cooldown reduction is basically coming from this item. And it's not that important to me, cooldown reduction, but it is somewhat important to get those abilities off quicker. But since I build Poseidon with more of an attack speed and lifesteal build, I'm not as dependent on my abilities, if that makes any sense. So, great item to look for early game. Obviously, you want to get your boots early, but I think the second spot is the best place to put them. So we'll go with the next item here. Now we're going to want to start looking at our lifesteal. First lifesteal item I like to get is Bancraft's Talon. The reason for that is it gives you 100 magical power on top of 15% magical lifesteal. Very good item to have early game, keeps you out on the battlefield longer. Definitely makes your mage into a damage dealer at, I think we're at level 10 here. Can't see too well though. But go ahead, look at this item, try it out. Another alternative would be Typhoon's Fang, but when I'm playing as Poseidon and Joust, I usually go more towards Bancraft's Talon. Alrighty, so let's just hop into the next item here, which is going to be getting into our attack speed, but also giving us some lifesteal, and that is Ring of Hector. I don't know. I don't really know how to pronounce all the items in Smite, but it looks like this. It's a great item to have if you're wanting to build that balanced build with a mage, and it also kind of turns your mage into the carry role. The reason I say that is because, like I said, it has the lifesteal, it has the attack speed, and it also gives you power. So honestly, I could see Smite nerfing this item just because it is very overpowered. As you can see, I easily get a double kill here, hopefully. Ares just pulled me in, so let's see if that was a mistake or not. And there it is. Getting the double kill. Helping you sustain some of that damage with that lifesteal. Alrighty, so we're going to go into the next item here. Now we're in item number 5, so we're going to want to start boosting that attack speed and joust here. So the item I like to go to is Toxic Blade. I actually don't use Toxic Blade for its intended purpose, which is anti-heal. What I use it for is the 30% attack speed and the 10 points of penetration, which I think is very nice when you're using a lot of your basic abilities like I am doing here. And as you can see, that 30% attack speed is really helping you whip those waves out very quickly. There's not much more to it than that, so we'll just hop into the next item here. Last and final item you're going to look at is Demonic Grip, and the reason I have this as my last item is because it gives you another 30% attack speed. So you'll be able to see here, I'm actually going to switch this over to a full screen just so you can get the full effect. Now, the reason I get Demonic Grip is basically the 30% attack speed. Now, some people will say Telekinesis Ring. I'd rather go with Demonic Grip just because, as you can see there, I'm whipping those waves out beyond belief and helping the team really play that carry role. Like I said before, I mean, with this build, you can turn a mage into a carry. So it's not as quick as my speed build. If you guys want to see that, I can definitely release that video, but I'll be looking for that in the comment section. But when I'm playing Joust, this is the build I like to go to. As you can see, it helps me stay in the Titan here with that lifesteal. Maybe step out for a second, and then we get the victory. So I appreciate you guys coming, checking out this build with me. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave them in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe to Raunchy Gamers. Thanks for coming.